Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back again with another video, and in today's video I decided to show you guys my homemade baked donuts that I made the other day. This video is inspired by Bigger Bolder Baking, and the owner is Gemma Stafford, and she made homemade baked donuts on her channel too. I was inspired to do it. She has really good recipes. I'll leave that video that she did in the description box, and you'll see all her other videos if you just go onto her channel from that video. So yes, today I'm making some donuts inspired by Bigger Bolder Baking. So my inspiration is from her video, so you guys go check out her video too. I'm gonna leave it down below. And this is my own recipe. I tried to make it similar to the cinnamon rolls, so it was easier for me to come up with the recipe, and so it's easier for you guys if you guys want to try it at home as well. If you guys give the video a really big thumbs up, be sure to subscribe. If you're new to my channel, I do lifestyle videos, I do preachings, Christian videos here, and I also do delicious food videos on my channel like this one on my series Neve's Cuisine. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the bell so you know when I upload. Without any more distractions, no more interruptions, we're gonna get right on with the video. Okay guys, so I wanted to make this recipe kind of similar to my cinnamon roll recipe so that it was easier for me. So this is quite similar to the cinnamon roll. So here I have 60 grams of butter and 200 milliliters of milk, and I put these two into the microwave, and I allowed the butter to kind of melt, and I mixed these two together. So you want the butter to just melt into the milk, and yeah, that's basically it. So then I added in one 7-gram sachet of active dried yeast, and I mixed it in, and I allowed the yeast to settle for 5 minutes so it can kind of activate in the warm liquid, because yeast loves warmth, trust me. So you need to have your butter and milk heated and let the yeast activate for 5 minutes. So after activated, I added in 1 egg and mixed it all together as well. Okay guys, so the next thing I did was I slowly added in my sugar, and y'all might think this is a lot, and it is, but like I said, I like to taste the sugar in my dough. Okay, so this is 170 grams of sugar, and I mixed it all together. You guys might think it's a lot, but I just love sugary dough, and I'm not gonna lie, the sugar wasn't really enough. Like, I won't lie, like, I just love my dough to be sweet. So yeah, so now I added in, so the flour here was 500 grams of plain flour, all purpose flour, whatever you call it, and I added it in slowly and all that type of stuff. And because, like I said in cinnamon rolls, I said, like, it really depends how liquid your dough is. It depends how liquid your dough is on how much flour you will need. So the measurement I had here was 500 grams of flour, and I was just adding it in slowly, little by little, gradually. And yeah, usually adding it gradually works for me. Don't add it in straight away. Don't add stuff straight away, because what if you added too much flour and it's really dry? So do it very gradually. Yeah, and at this point here, I also added flour from the bag. So just to tell you guys, like, the 500 gram measurement might be enough, and it might not, and you might just have to add flour. But I just recommend that you just start at 500 grams of flour and just go from there. Alright guys, so the next stage is to knead your dough. So I floured my surface. Make sure there's flour before you roll the dough out so it's not a sticky mess. This is really important. So I made sure to flour my surface, and I proceeded to kneading my dough. So it's like a folding motion kneading. If you don't know how to knead, there's many YouTube videos in which they show you how to knead dough, but this is how I do it here. I just fold it out and then bring it back in. So out and in type of motion, and sort of rolling it around and moving it around and stuff like that. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm going out in, and then yeah, bringing it back to the ball, and then going out and in, and then if it's sticky I'll add more flour. And that's just how I do it. Everyone's different. Maybe a professional chef watching this wouldn't agree with how I'm kneading, but this is just how I do it. And yeah, so I go out and I bring it back in, and then kind of like roll it into a ball and start again. So when I was done kneading, I just greased my little bowl and I added my dough in it, and I used the microwave trick. Like I said, turn the microwave on, nothing's inside, turn it on for like 2 to 3 minutes so that it's it's warm, and then you can put your dough in. Microwave off because the dough will be in a warm environment. So this was the dough afterwards, and it rose. It looked really nice. You see all those bubbles. The yeast was working, okay? And I used this just using the microwave trick. So turn on the microwave, 2 to 3 minutes. It will be warm, and then put your dough in so that it's going to be in a nice warm environment. Like, look how much it rose. It looks really big. It just looks big, like just really good and just huge. I love when my dough gets really big. Now I rolled it out and I started to flour. I floured my surface first of all, and I rolled out my dough, and then I started to cut out the circle shapes for the donuts. And I did some with holes and some with no holes. I preferred the ones with holes in it because the shape was just a lot better. The ones that had no holes, the shape was kind of weird. But I'm guessing this is kind of like an experiment, basically. I'm going to call it that because this is what it felt like to me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, so cut out the shapes, and for the little donut holes I used a piping bag tip, as you can see there, the little pink piping bag tip to make the little donut holes. So yeah, just roll it out, cut out the shape, the little circle shapes with a cookie cutter, and you will be fine. Next time I want to fry these donuts. My mom was like, you should fry them next time. I think I'll definitely do that. So stay tuned for that. Like, if I fry them using this recipe, I will definitely show you guys how they turn out. So after I had done rolling, I put these away for 30 minutes just so that they can puff up a little bit more. And this was them after. So in Gemma Stafford's video, she showed this really cool trick in which you take some water and you kind of just spread it on the tray, and it will make them kind of like puff up a lot, and they'll be really nice and soft inside. And this definitely works because these donuts were really soft. Even when I did her recipe, it made my donuts come out really soft. So I highly recommend that if you're making baked donuts, that you should definitely try this out. Alright guys, so this is how they ended up looking. They were really soft. They actually tasted really nice, and I was really happy with how they came out for my first time using my own recipe for baked donuts, because I'm used to using Bigger Bolder Baking's recipe, and these are a batch that I made that I didn't really like. And I glazed one of the donuts just to see how the glaze tasted, and the glaze wasn't too bad. But yeah, These are my favorite though, because I love cinnamon and I love sugar. So cinnamon sugar donuts, these were absolutely delicious. I absolutely love them. And yeah guys, so this is basically, I really enjoyed making these, and I hope that if you guys try it, you guys like it too. And I'm really happy with how it turned out for my first time like doing it on my own. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Don't forget, Jesus is coming soon, so now is the time to, you know, give your life to Christ and accept him into your life as your Lord and Savior. If you've been walking in worldly ways, now is the time to come back to God. Don't run away from him. I love you guys. God bless, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Hey there, before you leave, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified of when a video is uploaded.